Hello and welcome to my stamp studio. Today is day 2 of Hello Summer Stamp-A-Palooza. And today we're going to be working with our Hippest Hippos stamp set, and we'll be using the Hippest Hippo dies. We'll also be using our Stylish Shapes dies and our layering circle dies. So let me just get those. Okay, so in your class kit, you are going to pull out your 4, 5, and 6 envelopes. And we're going to start with our first one here. So for this card, we will be using the designer series paper that is in your kit. So when you open up your kit here, you're going to pull out your 6x6 stars. Now if you're ordering the kit individually, so if you're just ordering the Hippest Hippos class for the day, you will be getting a random piece of designer series paper. It may not be the stars, but it will be the black and white, just so you know that. Alright, and we're going to go ahead, and I have a piece of smoky slate. I have a piece of basic white. All the measurements and instructions are in the PDF tutorial that comes with your class kit. I have a piece of basic gray. I've cut up my designer series paper here, so I have a strip that will be put here, here, and here. And then I will have a layering circle. So the layering circles that I used is this largest one, and then the next one down. In your kit, all the supplies will be in your envelopes. Everything will be die cut for you already, and you will have that all set to go. If you want today's class kit sent to you, you can spend $25 at my online store, and using our host code right here. Also, the links are available on the Facebook page, in all the various posts, as well as in the YouTube video description. I will have a link with the host code. When you spend $25 in my online store, you can just let me know, send me an email, letting me know that it is the Hippest Hippos class you want. Or if you wish to just purchase the class without making an online purchase, it'll be $20, but it's free with a $25 purchase, or part of the entire Stamp-A-Palooza class kit. All classes will be mailed out on July 30th. Okay, let's get to assembling this card together. And we're going to go ahead and adhere this right to the smoky slate. And then we'll get to the real fun stuff, the stamping and the coloring and the bling. Now when you order the kit, your bling is not included, so you will need to have your own. The Glossy Dots Pearls, or Glossy Dots Assortment, only come with the entire kit, so you will need to have some of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and then put together our black and white designer series paper onto our basic gray. My seal didn't want to work there. And then we're just going to adhere this right to the card front as well. Just like that. Okay, let's get to our stamping. And we're going to pull in our Hippos die set. Isn't this set adorable? This is a free item that you get with Celebration. When you order the Stamp-A-Palooza complete kit, you do get a, you will get one of these in your kit. Or if you already have that, just let me know and I can give you the Hippo dies instead. Your entire Stamp-A-Palooza class kit is $80, and that includes everything that you need, plus a lot of extra designer series paper. It includes this stamp set, as well as one of the other 5 that we're using in the class. So we've got the Amazing Year, we've got Sunny Splash, Kindest Gnomes, go-to greetings, our Hippest Hippos, and of course our trees for sale. Okay, but today we're going to be using this little one here. Oh, so we've got our little dancing hippo here, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Memento ink and our block. Go ahead and stamp her right on there. All right. Go to the side here and get my cleaner so I can clean my stamp right away. Okay. We'll get her put in here. We're going to bring in our Thinking of You from our Kindest Greetings stamp set. So I'm going to grab this Thinking of You. Here it is. We'll be using our Crushed Curry ink. We'll be stamping it on this little 3/4 inch strip here. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this ink open because we're going to go ahead and color the little tutu on our hippo. She's so sweet. Okay, so we're going to grab our blender pen and let's go ahead and grab a clear block. Put some ink right on our block here, and then come in with our blender pen, pick some of that ink up, and just color a little tutu in here. So I'm starting darker on the bottom. Just add in our color. And we've got our little tutu all colored in. Now we do want to get her little ballet shoes here. So we'll get those. Now you can use any color stamp pad that you have. If you don't have the Crushed Curry, you can use that. And I just need a scrap piece of paper here, which I don't know where my scrap piece of paper went from yesterday that we were using. So let me just grab a new sheet. Here we go, and I just need that so I can just clean my blender pen. And we'll close that up. And now we're going to pull in our watercolor pencils, and we're going to use our basic gray. Here we go. And we'll close that up for right now. I also want to pull in our light blends. So this is why I did Stamp a Memento. I'm not going to be adding a lot of water to this project, so I'm not too worried about using our Memento ink this time, but because I am using the blends, that's why I use the Memento ink. So I'm just going to color in her face here. And we'll be using the light colored blends here. It's the light blends assortment in some of our other projects. So I'm going to also go ahead and do her nails. We'll add a little color in her ear. And then I'm going to come in with my gray pencil, and I am just going to lightly color. I am going to take my blender pen and kind of blend in some of that color, but I just will be very careful so I don't go on the black ink, because I don't want to blend that and make it all blurry. All right, so I keep thinking to myself, oh, I should really do this coloring ahead of time so you don't have to watch it in the video. But you know what? There's not all that much coloring here. So you'll just have to bear with me. Oops. I started coloring her belly there, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to just bring in my eraser, because it is pencil. I'm going to just erase that. I accidentally colored too much. All right, so now again, I'm going to bring in my blend. Oh, I still had some yellow on it. And I'm going to pull in that gray just to smooth it out a little bit. Just so I don't have my pencil marks. And that's all I'm doing right here. Again, make sure that you are not taking your blender pen over the Memento Black, because you don't want to get that all smudgy. Okay, there we go. All right, clean my blender pen, put the cap back on. And now let's bring our sentiment again. And I'm going to go ahead and just fussy cut this out. If you want to leave it as a strip, you can. You don't necessarily have to cut it out. It's your choice. Be creative. Do what you think will look best on your card. After all, it is your card. Okay. And let's bring in our smoky slate circle. We're going to go ahead and adhere this right on the circle. And we'll go back in our base here. I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. And we'll go ahead and pop this up. Put that right in the front. We're going to take this and we're going to pop this on the front. And actually, I completely forgot I was going to actually die cut her out. So, we're going to, you know, I'm just going to take another one here. That's what this scrap was for. So we're going to stamp another one. We're going to color it in real quick, and then I'm going to die cut it out. Okay, so I have my next piece already colored, and we're going to just run it through the die cut machine really quick. And you'll see how cute that looks. These are really cute little dies. I love when Stampin' Up! Has a coordinating die with the stamp set. That way it saves me time from fussy cutting everything. And if I'm making a lot of cards of the same design, I tend to use my dies versus cutting everything because it just takes so much longer, right? Okay, so look at how adorable she is when she is all cut out. She is so sweet. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And so if you don't have the die cuts, you can stamp right on there just like that and assemble it this way. If you do have the die cuts, we're going to go ahead and pop her up on dimensionals. Just like this, so I'll cover the other one. There we go. Now I'm going to take my sentiment here, if I can pick it up, and we're going to put it right here. So all I'm going to do is put a small dimensional right over on this side and a little bit of liquid glue over here. I just need to grab my mini dimensionals. Just put it right there. All right. And a little bit of glue. There we go. Just a little bit of glue there. And hold it for a second. Okay, so now let's get our inside of our card done, and we will be set to go. So we've got our basic white here, and let's just go ahead and stamp her again And we're just going to stamp a little portion of her right along the corner. And we'll go ahead and color her in again. So grab our blend. Oops, I think I grabbed a darker one this time. Oh well. If you don't have the lights blend, you could use Petal Pink. You could use Ivory. Whatever you have. Color her in. I think we're just going to leave her white on the inside. We'll go ahead and color in her tutu though. Just to have a little bit of pop of color on the inside of the card. Clean your blender pen off. Cap it, and we'll go ahead and put this on the inside of our card. Then we'll add our embellishments, and we were done with our first card from our Hippos class. Woohoo, pretty exciting. Nice and quick card. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab the greeting from here saying you're always on point. So thinking of you, you're always on point. You can use one of the other greetings from the go-to greetings or another stamp set. So really, this card is so flexible. We're just going to put that right here in the bottom. And that way I have a bunch of space to write in there. And for my envelope, I'm going to go ahead and erase my little number 4 here. And just in the back, I'm going to do something different. Normally I stamp one of the images, but this time I'm actually going to stamp one of the sentiments. I know, change of pace is good. So we're going to do, oh, you really are the best. And I'm just going to put that right on the flap. Okay. So you can easily make this a thank you card or a birthday card. But there we go. So that is our first card from our Day 2 Stamp-A-Palooza Hippest Hippos class. Okay, so I didn't quite finish our Hippest Hippos class. At least this card. I forgot to add the embellishments. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and add these yellow ones here. And just going to randomly put them on the card front. Put one there. I'll put one over here. And you can use as many as you want or whatever color you want. That one just wanted to stick to my nail and not to my Take a Pick tool. So I think we'll just put it right. We'll just put it right there. Okay, now we're done with our first card. Be right back for our second card.